Okay, so it's five. Yes, it is 5:46, which is about 5:45. So it's time to go live. It's been 4 days since I've been live here on Facebook. Wait, I need to see if my window is open. Okay, it's not. We won't hear the children playing next door because, again, working from home. So today, here, everyone take a deep breath. Now let it out. Very good. It's the end of the workday, or at least for me, it's the end of the workday. And that's why I'm here today, because as part of my workday, I watch some motivational videos. One of them that I watch, because if you're in sales right now and you're not reading motivational books or watching motivational videos or listening to motivational things, you're just goofy. Okay, we all need motivation at this time. So whether you're in sales or whatever, you need to be looking at motivational items. So what I heard today from one of my favorite speakers was you need to have a catchphrase or a meme that you're known by. Now, my catchphrase or meme that I'm known by is life is long, because so many people talk about life being short, but I think life is long, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today. I once worked with a gentleman back in the 90s and thereafter in the early 2000s who was a retired full bird colonel in the military. Yes, I'm talking about Colonel Robert Corkin. This man knew his stuff, drove me crazy, but I learned a great deal from him. The number one thing that I learned from Bob Corkin was this phrase: it's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. Now think about that a moment. It's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. I think as we sit here, as we exist here in our, what I refer to as the temporary normal, the temporary new normal, we need to look at each day as it's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. You know, as you go through your workday, you have your ups, you have your downs. How do you moderate yourself? You know, people can self-medicate. That's not what I'm endorsing. People can dive into their faith. I think that's a good thing. But you cannot turn away from the workday every single moment that you have a challenge, or be completely elated that you can't focus on the workday because you have something good happen. It's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. Imagine, if you will, that when you find your challenges that you walk into most every day, if you had that attitude, instead of saying, oh, how am I going to handle this? What am I going to do about that? Or, oh, isn't this great? Look at how tremendous this is. You know, the great things that are tremendous fade away. And the horrible things that are bad news, eh, you end up walking by them. Why is that? It's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. It is, and I wish I had known this when I was spending time with Bob. It is living a moderated life. That is what we're called to do, to live a moderated life. Yes, we can be excited. Yes, we can be happy. Yes, we can experience remorse, empathy, looking back on things and wish we had done things different. But in that moderation in which we live, we need to remember it's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. Hold on a moment. Okay, I'm ignoring that. Work phone going off. Someone's sending me a text. I'll get back to them in a little bit. So anyways, it's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. That's pretty much what I have to say today. So when you leave this today, just remember, it's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. When you go out and someone says, oh, look, the tree fell down, it's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. You know, that tree falling down could mean you have firewood, or you could have lumber to build a beautiful cabinet. Someone could come up to you and say, I'm going to give you this incredible contract. Well, that could be good news, but it's going to take up all of your time. It's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. That's what I have to say. Oh, and remember that as you're watching the mainstream media. For everything that you watch, you need to put it through a filter. It's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. Don't allow someone else's agenda to influence your agenda. You can understand the truth. It's not good news. It's not bad news. It's just news. I love that phrase. I'm going to need to make it into a meme. That's my word for you today, except for this: life is long. We'll talk about that another day. Bye now.